Tonight on Game Night, Nikki, Jackie, Linky, and myself, Davey, are going to play Carpe Diem, a game for 2 to 4 players, published by Alea Ravensburger and designed by Stefan Feld. So let's, I think you know what I'm going to say, seize the day!
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Lincoln.
Will you teach us Carpe Diem?
Oh my gosh.
I will. Carpe Diem is a game that takes place over 4 rounds, and like a lot of games, the object is to score the most points. So let's talk about all the various ways you can score points and what your turn is and all that sort of thing.
You're not even going to thematically link us into this here
Nope.
at all?
This little start player token, which is going to go right here with Nikki.
Okay.
She's going to be the start player. These pawns of ours were just placed randomly before we filled in the board with all of the tiles. Each round is going to consist of essentially 7 turns. And what a turn is going to consist of is you're going to take your pawn wherever it is. So, Nikki, you're going to be the start player. So you're going to take your pawn, and you're going to follow one of these 2 lines to either over here or over here in this case.
Okay.
And then you're going to just take a tile. You're going to take a tile and you're going to put it on your board. All right? If you can absolutely go where someone else is, that doesn't make any difference. All right?
That's not a line, though.
This is a line from here to here, see?
Oh, boy.
You're going to follow those little grooves. You're basically always going to the 2 across from you.
Okay.
Like, if you then go here, your next move on your next turn is going to be to one of these 2 spaces. All right? But you must move. You can't stay where you are, with an exception I'll explain later. And you're going to move to one of these 2 places, and you're going to take a tile. If it's the only tile there, then that's the one you're going to take. All right? You're going to take a tile. You're then going to place it on your board. That's essentially your turn. So let's talk about the tiles and your board. All of our boards are different, and these little frame pieces are also different. They were randomly just handed out to us, and then we just sort of randomly connected them. Those have different sort of scoring opportunities for each of us on the frame, which I'll explain in a second. But I have a bunch of tiles over here. You're going to take a tile, and your first tile, whatever it is going here on your shovel space. We all have a different little shovel space on our board. So this is going to be the first tile you place.
The ceremonial digging space.
Yes. All subsequent tiles are going to touch an existing tile already on your board, either
Orthogonally?
Orthogonally, yeah.
Right.
Either up, down, right, left, but not diagonally. All right? Additionally, standard tile laying rules apply in that when you place a tile, all of the edges have to match. So, for example, that is an illegal placement.
Right.
Because this...
very Catan-esque.
But this is fine, right? That includes the border. So this is also an illegal placement.
Right.
But this is not. All right? Because the green matches the green.
Right. No half farms, no half buildings.
Right. The tiles have one of 4 sort of things on them. They have what they're calling landscapes. That's what these sort of ovally shaped things are. And a landscape is, if you look here on your little scoring sheet, a landscape is going to be brown for chickens or green for leaves or purple for grapes or blue for dolphins, all right? And they're going to produce those
are
things.
fish. Yeah, we're not eating dolphins.
Those are dolphins. We're not eating dolphins?
You're going to eat a dolphin.
All right, fish.
No, you're going to pizza.
Okay,
Pet a dolphin.
Pet a dolphin.
There are buildings, that's these types of buildings up here. I believe, if I remember these names correctly, the gray building is administrator, bakery, merchant, and craftsman. All right?
Okay.
Then there are 3 standalone buildings. Those are here on the board. Here is a bakery. It's just a standalone building. These are fountains. They're just a standalone building. And here is a market, maybe?
Okay.
I think
It's like the futon building?
The futon building. All right?
That thematically works, right?
You sure?
Yeah.
Sure. And then last but not least, there are villas. You'll see that villas are not anywhere up here. They're kind of down here on this variable scoring thing. Villas are these tiles with the little terracotta roofs and chimneys. These are little black squares are chimneys. Those are going to score at the end of the game, and I'll come back to them. Okay, so let's talk about all the other things I just said. The landscapes are going to produce these commodities when you complete them. So if I were to place this tile on my second turn, I have just completed a landscape that will produce leaves, and it's going to produce essentially the number of tiles minus 1. So this is a 2-tile landscape of leaves. That will get me a single leaf. Oh, wow. So when you place it, so when you place it down, you will then get a leaf, and you'll store it here on your little board.
Get a leaf.
There you go. There's a dad joke right off the bat.
The landscapes have these possible additions to them. All right, landscapes can be 2 to 4 in length, I think. All right. And the same is true with the chickens here.
Yeah.
Right. And the grapes and the fish. The buildings all give you like special, one-time special actions when you complete them. So let's see if I can find one in here. Here you go. So if I were to complete this building, and hey, I covered this little thing right here, which I'll explain in a second. If you were to complete that building, that is a bakery. And for completing a bakery, I will get 2 bread. Okay?
Delicious.
The buildings are all 2s.
They look like kiwi.
Yeah, they kind of do.
Or mushrooms, maybe. But
Or,
they're
or grapefruit.
They're very brown.
The buildings are all 2s. There's no extensions for middles of buildings. Okay? So, let's ignore the rest of these for a second and talk about this little
scroll.
banderole, this little banderole that I covered. This little track up here on the top of the board is the banderole track. And every time you cover one of these, you basically take it away and you move 1 space on the banderole track. All right?
Okay.
That's important for 2 reasons. The second reason is at the end of the game, wherever you are on that track, you will score that in victory points. But the first reason is that is going to determine player order when we come to the end of the round and we do a scoring phase. All right? The scoring phase is going to involve these cards over here that I've not talked about yet, and we're going to come back to all that. But that's moving on the banderole track is covering these little things. All right? Another way you can move on the banderole track is you can finish a gray administration building, which you can see when you finish, you immediately get 2 movement spaces on the banderole track. Okay? So those are the 2 ways that you can move on the banderole track. You can you can complete that building, or you can cover these little things up. All right? You don't really need these once you use them. You can essentially discard them. However, I'll explain a use for them that I found helpful. Then there are, so the bakery gets you 2 bread. This is the merchant. The merchant is going to get you a gold, and it's going to turn any items, any landscape items that you have here, chickens, leaves, grapes, or fish, also into gold. All right? And you will always want to do that because gold is essentially wild for these 4 landscapes.
I love gold.
So a chicken is a chicken, but a gold is also a chicken.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So there's no reason not to convert them. In fact, if I remember, the wording in the rules is such that I think you have to convert them. I don't think it's even an option that you can keep some of your
Well, there's
leaves
only
or
1
chickens.
of each. If we all had 1, there's only 4 green leaves. There's only 4 grapes. So
Interesting. I don't believe you're piece limited, but
I'm not saying. I'm just saying
Right.
you would need to cash them in just in case somebody needed them.
okay. And then finally is the craftsman. There are 2 types of tiles in the game. There are these sort of light green back tiles and dark green back tiles. These colors are going to be apparently fixed in the next version of this game. Not that it really matters, to be honest with you.
Wow.
All right. The dark green
That's
tiles.
why it's in a darker green ball.
The dark green tiles are the ones we're going to put out in round 4.
They're like these here.
But they're also these. These will never refill in again. You just
Oh.
seed the board with these tiles. When you complete a green building, you then will take one of these and place it somewhere on and place it in your board. So it's a way for you to get an end cap. The dark green tiles, aka the round 4 tiles, are all singles like this. There will not be any doubles in the round 4 tiles. Okay? So that's a helpful way to complete a building if you need to. I should say that when you take a tile, you are not required to put it on your board.
Oh.
All right? You're going to want to, but there might be a situation where you don't, where maybe there's only 1 or 2 legal places for it and you're looking for something sexier there. So instead, you're going to just take that tile and you're going to put it over here. See, there's a little tile icon on your keep stuff, on your little warehouse. And the reason that you're going to do that is at the very end of the game, everything left here cashes out, down here you'll see, at essentially 2 to 1. So everything you place here is worth half a point, though there are no half points. So you will lose a half a point if it will round against you, essentially. So in that regard, a tile can score you a point, or get you to score a point at the end of the game. Okay. Those are the buildings you complete. These are the landscapes when you complete. Here are the single standalone buildings. When you build a bakery, it's just a standalone building. You immediately get a bread. Okay? When you build a market,
That's what it looks like.
you immediately get a gold. And there are more of these. They're not out right now here, but they will be coming out. And then when you get a fountain, you will immediately draw 2 fountain cards. Fountain cards are end game bonuses, all right? And they're all worth 2 points regardless of what they are. So you don't have to worry about, should I hold out for like a 4-point thing? And they're all single things. None of them are like, have 2 of these and 1 of that and whatever.
Just have this item.
It's 2 points per that item at the end of the game. So if you had this is 2 points per market, and if you had 5 markets on the board, this would be worth 10 points to you. And you would have also gotten 5 gold during the course of the game. Okay? That's when you see a landscape like this means completed landscape, not just landscape. This is completed brown building. That is brown, not gold.
That is the bakery.
And this little check mark here means, I haven't gotten to the villas yet, but this means completed villa. All right? And that's pretty much all of them. And if you had 2 of those cards, like if you had 2 bonus cards for the fish landscape, then for every fish landscape, you would be getting 4 points, 2 for each card.
Okay.
All right? It can all combine on itself. All right, the villas are different. The villas all have chimneys on them. And they're going to score at the end of the game, the completed villas, not the ones you don't finish, for the number of chimneys on them. And they're going to score according to this little track at the bottom. So as you can see, the more chimneys your completed villa has, the more points you will score. Right? 3 chimneys will get you 3 points, but 4 chimneys on a completed villa will get you 5. And if you can get to 8 chimneys on a villa, you can get to 15. So the villas have a lot of T's and L's and pieces like that allow you to extend them. But of course, if you build big villas, then you're not doing the other things, right? So there's all kinds of things you can do. All right. Let's talk about more ways you can score.
Okay.
There's all kinds of scoring in
This
this
is a
game.
Stefan Feld game.
Yeah. So this frame that we have here, all right, this is going to score also at the end of the game. And the frame has like a building type. And what you're going to want to do is draw an imaginary line where that arrow is. And you want that imaginary line to bisect that completed building type. So in this case, I just happen to have done it by accident. This gets me 5 points if somewhere on this line I bisect this leaf landscape, which I have done. All right? You can only get that bonus once. So if I had a second, let's just assume this chicken is leaf, even though it isn't. If that was a second one, this is not worth 10 points. It is just worth 5. I've done it once. And this is what I was saying about these.
Yeah.
When you do this, you might want to just mark it for yourself to know, I've done this one, I don't have to look at it anymore.
Okay.
All right. It also makes it easier at the end to score them, to see which ones have you done, because you've been marking them as you went. Does that make sense? Okay. You can use the same building to score in two different directions. So see this leaf landscape? If I could build this and this and this, then I would be bisecting here and bisecting here, and I would get those points for this single landscape.
Cool.
All right. Note if it was moved one this way, I'm getting this one, but not this one, because it doesn't actually bisect it somewhere in the middle. Or in this case, I guess it would be it would be bisect, right? Two. It doesn't have to be equal sized pieces. Okay, so that's another way you're going to score. But the main sort of scoring at the end of the round involves these cards. So what's going to happen is when we have all taken 7 of these tiles, we will then move to a scoring round. Scoring is going to go in bandole order. So whoever is first is going to take one of their 4 scoring discs, and you're going to place it on the intersection of 2 cards. Okay? These little spaces here create intersections of 2 cards. You are not allowed to go on the edges. All right? When you place there, you are going to then score those 2 cards in whichever order you want. Then the next player will go, then the next player will go, then the next player will go. Then we will put 28 more tiles onto the board, and we'll move on to round 2. This scoring marker will stay there for the whole game, and it's done. And it also means that no one else can go on this space. It's only 1 token per space. So this particular card scoring combination is now done for the rest of the game. On your next turn, you're going to have to go somewhere where there's a vacant space. All right? And that might not be places you want to go, but you'll see what gets covered and what doesn't get covered. So if you are vying for a certain scoring card or a combination of scoring cards, you can see where it might be important to be earlier in turn order based on that track. Okay? So let's talk about what the scoring cards do. The ones with items on them are pretty simple, which is you're going to spend those items and you're going to get that many points. So in this case, you're going to return a fish or a leaf, and you're going to get 3 points. You can do this as many times as you want. So if you had 3 fish and 2 leaves, you could do a fish and a leaf for 3 points, or you could do 2 fish and 2 leaves for 6 points.
Or gold.
Gold is also wild. So if you also had a gold, in my scenario, you could then do 3 fish and 2 leaves in a gold for 9 points. Okay? So that's what this is, and you will return them. All right? This is just having 3 completed landscapes. It doesn't matter if it's chicken, leaves, grapes, or fish. As long as you have 3 of them and they are complete, that is worth 5, and if you have 6 of them and they're complete, that is worth 10. All right? 2 leaves for a point.
For 4 points.
For 4 points, thank you. All of the fountains, however many fountains you have, in
1 point each.
1 point apiece. 3 fish for 7 points. Okay, this is for every 2 chimneys on your board, take a gold. The chimneys are just the chimneys. They don't have to be in completed villas. Uncompleted villas chimneys also count. Okay?
Even for the end of the game?
Not for this.
Okay.
For purposes of this card.
Right, okay.
We didn't pull a bunch of them. There's a huge deck of cards labeled A, B, C, and D, and you seed the board based on the number of players. We have done that in advance, but these 12 cards come from 48 cards. There's a lot of different options we could have had.
Okay.
And then you place them out randomly as well, so the combinations are also different. But any card that says chimneys means chimneys. Doesn't matter if the villas are completed or not. All right? And you'll note that's getting you gold, not scoring.
Right.
So here's an example of why you might, if you went here, do this first, because the gold you get from this card, you may then use to be fish or leaves on this card. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. This is for every 2 completed villas, you will get a gold, an advancement on the bandole track, and a bread, or a grapefruit, or a kiwi,
mushroom.
or a mushroom.
Or a slice of a
brown
tree.
kiwi.
Yeah, or a brown kiwi. 5 points for that. 7 points for every one
Two
of these.
Chevrolets in the garage.
If you have a gold and a brown building for those pairs,
Right.
not for each one, but for pairs of them. So 1 gold and 1 brown means 7 points. Okay? That is completed buildings. So for every 3 completed buildings, you will get a gold and a bread, and then
Fish and a chicken.
correct.
Or dolphin and a chicken.
Here's the kicker: if you can't make one or both of these, or choose intentionally to not make one or both of them, the one that you don't make costs you 4 points, which is why we start with points. Okay? We start with points based on player order, so Nikki's a start player, so it's 8, 9, 10, 11. We get these point cards to start. And when you score points, we're just going to get these cards. Okay?
Okay.
So you could potentially lose 8 points
Right, the first round.
the first round, but it's unlikely.
Well, what
Right.
if, it's potential that you don't actually finish anything, right?
Right.
I mean,
well,
who knows?
you have 7 chances to finish stuff, and obviously you have incentive to finish stuff. Okay? Let's talk a little more about bread, because we haven't really talked at all about it as far as what it's good for.
We've talked about gold coins a lot.
Pretty
You know what gold
tasty.
coins are like? Bread has 2 uses.
Pretty bland band, though.
Bread has 2 uses. The first use that you can use a bread is you can spend a bread on your turn to move anywhere to take a tile, which includes spending a bread to stay where you are.
Oh, okay.
So on my first turn, I have to go to one of these 2 places. But if I had a bread, I could go to any of the 7 spots on the board and take a tile.
Nice.
So that's one way to use bread.
So you can't even really plan ahead if somebody's got bread.
Yes and no, right? It depends on what you think they need. As these get taken away, it becomes sort of clear what you think players are going to need, right? Your main worry,
Okay.
for example, in turn order wise, is perhaps what Lincoln's going to take. Like, will Lincoln take the thing I need? And the answer is
Yes.
you can look over to his board at that point. For example, if you need a fish end cap and Lincoln has no fish on the board, he might take it to start it, but he's more likely going to try to take the thing that completes something for himself. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, that's one way to use bread. Another way to use bread is that 3 bread fulfills any goal, regardless of what the goal is. So you can spend a leaf and a fish for 3 points, or you can spend 3 bread for 3 points. More likely...
Could we do that both?
No, it's one or the other.
Just to finish something.
No, I'm incorrect. You can do both. I'm wrong. Yes, you can do both, because you can hit a card multiple times, and 3 bread is hitting a card.
Okay.
More likely you're going to use 3 bread to score these 3 fish, right? Because that's worth 7 points.
Right.
Yeah.
So, as opposed to 1 point for the fountain. But you might, if it's a question of losing 4 points, because you don't have whatever that thing is. All right? Additionally, since we asked that question, let's say you fulfilled this one and it got you a coin and a jump and a bread, and you had 2 bread already. Now you have 3 bread because you scored that card. You could hit that card again
Okay.
because you now have 3 bread. You probably won't. You'd probably save it, but you could then use that 3rd bread you got from fulfilling this to then make whatever the adjacent card was. Like if you went here, right?
Yep.
And you had 2 villas and 2 bread, then you would get a coin, an advancement, and a bread. You now have 3, and you could use that to get 5 points because let's say you don't have a grape and a chicken and a leaf. All right? Note that bread is not wild the way gold coins are wild. That's going to happen 4 times. So we're going to place these scoring discs 4 times and hopefully score positive points with them every time. When you score the 2 cards, you may do them in any order that you wish. On the off chance that for whatever horrible reason, Nikki, let's say you lost 8 points on your very first turn and you had no points,
Okay.
you could choose to, on your next turn, score -4 for the first card, which you can't go negative, so you would not lose 4 points. It's not total the 2 and take what the difference is. You're scoring them in whatever order you want. All right? That's a fairly unlikely scenario. I mean, they start you off with enough points, I think, that if you're at 0, I think you're probably having a pretty bad game at that point. Although, it's all random. The tiles in it could be horrible. So we're going to do that 4 times. And then at the end of the game, we are going to do a final end game scoring that has nothing to do with these cards. The scoring is going to be, you're going to get half a point for everything here. You're going to get whatever your points are for wherever you are on the banderole track. You are going to score these points for the buildings that you have bisected correctly. You will score the fountain point cards that you have, and you will score your chimneys for your completed villas.
And whatever we have in our hand.
Well, this is what you're going to get. You're just going to get
But
cards.
I mean, you'll have some already.
Correct. And then high score
Hopefully.
wins. If, I didn't explain this, but if on your movement phase you have 2 places to go and 1 place is empty, you are allowed to go to the empty place. You just, let's say this has a tile that I don't want and this is empty. I'm going to go here where it's empty. Hey, I've been to some place that's empty, I go again.
Yeah, you bounce.
So I basically can now go back to where I came, and if there's a tile there, I can pick it up, or I can go to here. And let's say I go to here and this is empty, I bounce again. You're basically going to keep bouncing around until you get to a place where there's a tile.
Okay.
All right? Note, that doesn't mean if, say, 2 places are empty that you can still get everywhere. There might be like a tile in a way that sort of blocks you and bounces. One thing that I forgot about turn order, we're going to go top down on the banderole track. So if this were the setup, yellow, me, I would score first, then Jackie would go next, red, then Lincoln, then Nikki. Which is why when we stack them, we're going to stack them blue, green, red, yellow, with yellow on the top. Questions? All right. Let's move this back here. This is going to go here. This is going to go here. All right, Nikki.
Yeah.
You are the start player, so
Okay.
go ahead.
I have to move a guy.
You must move.
Okay.
Your guy.
My guy.
Must move and take a tile. And first tile has to go where the shovel is.
Yeah. Boo. I see what I want, but I'm not.
Yep.
I can't get to it.
That's
Okay.
going to happen a lot.
That's fun and exciting. All right. I'm just gonna go over to the leaf production place there.
Which one do you want?
The big bendy one.
Yeah, that's a
She's
good one.
going for the big one.
The
Sure.
big one?
Why not?
All right. Lincoln,
And
you're
it
next.
has to go on the shovel.
Yes, and when you place a tile, you can orient it in any way you want.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to go for a bendy too.
Okay.
All right.
Start on a villa.
Yep. I am.
But which way? Here's
Yeah.
the big question.
Yep.
That way.
I'm gonna go here and take.
That one?
It's got 2 things on it. I want 2 things.
David, 2 things or not?
Like that. Yes. Done.
Okay. Now what?
You do
move
it
again. Now you move again. You take
Move
a tile.
again, move again, move again.
We
Yep.
keep doing this till we're done.
Yep.
That takes me to there, which I want, but I don't want
Where-
it now.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the only thing you cannot. You're limited to 2 locations, at least, especially at this point, since we can't bounce.
Right.
Okay.
Well, trying to think ahead is kind of
Yeah, it's a
challenging.
weird one. Boy, Nikki's just going for the elbows. She's all elbows.
I like it.
Okay.
It's legal, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Legal.
Now,
What?
may I make a suggestion?
Sure.
I didn't see you place this first one. If you were to place, oh, I see. Never mind.
Okay.
The light was
shit.
bouncing off of this, and I didn't see.
Oh, yeah.
This is also
Oh.
bisecting the
I
same
should
thing.
have. I'm going to do. Oh, I
Yeah.
can't. I did
Yeah.
it right. This is correct.
I knew there was something
Yep.
Okay.
that didn't look right.
I only
Okay.
saw that one. I didn't see the
I
other.
will go.
That's me.
Oh, yeah, yellow. I'm
You're green.
I'll do exactly that anyway. I'll go get more chickens.
More chickens.
Oh wait, that's a separate. Is that a separate thing? No, it still continues, right?
Yep.
Because you see, there's like fence there.
It's a big middle. Ooh, big chickens.
All right. Gotta keep building my dream house.
mystery house.
Are you ready
Oh, wait,
for your
so-
mystery house? Yes.
Oh, God, this is already challenging. We haven't even started.
Ah, you're doing fine.
I know you're going to get a
You're
banderole.
Yeah.
doing fine.
Hey.
Well, all right. I'm just going to go for stuff.
Stuff.
And I'm never going to be able to build anything bisecty-wise, so I'll go here. Done.
Okay. Ah, hi, dude.
Yep.
This way. No. Oops. This way.
You're going to have to do them both at some point, but it depends on where
Well,
you want to.
I'm hoping I can get a little.
Well, part of it also is depending on giving yourself room to place wherever your next tile is.
Cool.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to take the other farm. And I will get a banderole movement.
Yep.
I'll put that aside for potential tracking, and I will move one.
Yep.
So, okay, so that's a pond thingy, not a fountain.
That's a pond thing.
But if I go get
These
a
are all
fountain-
built. These are all buildings or landscapes. A fountain is just a one-off thing.
And then what is it? It
Gets you. It gets you to choose for
so
end
do I
game
get
scoring
to,
cards.
do I get to, is it random?
Nope. You have to play it somewhere.
No, I mean, but
You
the
get the
card.
top
the
two
top two,
cards, and
yeah.
you'll keep one.
Okay. All right.
So you draw the top two cards. You're going to keep one of them, and you put the other one on the bottom of the deck.
Okay.
That was easy.
And I'm going to do the same thing. And also do this. Please move yellow up one on the banderole. And really, these are terrible. All right, I guess I'll keep this one.
Terrible. That's
Yeah.
not a hand.
It's a foot.
It's a foot.
Oh, that was pretty bad.
Okay. I am green. So I'll go over here.
Yep.
I can't do that.
Yes, you can.
No, because it's off the edge of the
Yeah.
map.
Oh, but you can still place it. You just can't finish that building with it.
Right.
You can place it above or below your
You think
big
about
long
that
thing. Yep.
Um,
But you know what I'm saying, right? You could place it
On a green
oh, in another
side.
spot, of course.
like above or
Right,
below
right.
your.
And I may do that. I just was thinking it was going to help me finish. But that is an end cappy thing there.
Yep.
My other choice is over there, which is a bread. Bread might be good. I will
I have
take bread.
Okay. You build that and you immediately get a bread.
And I'll banderole it
Oh.
up.
Yep. And take a bread.
Delicious bread.
Okay, so now the question for me is how greedy do I want to be?
Oh, for this?
Yeah, for-
Greedy. I would say
do
Well,
it.
the
but-
greedier
It's the
you
first
are
round, right?
earlier on is when you.
But it has to be completed, and there will only be 2 tiles out there that can.
It does not have to be completed for this chimney scoring.
Right, but does
This
it
one you won't be able to do yet.
This only has to be completed by the end of the game for
by the
this scoring down
end of the
here.
game? So
Right.
I should be very greedy.
I would.
I would,
thinking.
or you
Okay.
could, or bird in the hand, or you could complete that one now.
Yeah, I have greedy. All right.
Well, here's the
I'll
other
go
thing.
I probably get yeah.
Never mind, you've already
Well-
done it. You've already done it.
What have I already done?
No, you've already bisected
already
that.
bisected.
I didn't say, yeah.
Okay, well, let's just say, for argument's
Sure.
sake, that having completed villas was going to be helpful.
Right?
Just pretend. That
Okay.
might be. Is it better to complete one now and have the opportunity
Only
then
for-
to create
only
a
for this
I would say
Here.
yes. I would say yes.
All right, I'm not going to be
Because you might be in the same situation Lincoln is now, where the thing that completes a villa for you might not be legally playable.
But can I get a banderole, please?
You've got it.
And then I'm going to follow your suggestion and
Now you never
mark
have to
that.
worry about that one again. All right. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to complete. May I have a banderole, please?
And a bread.
2 bread for
Lovely,
completing that
lovely.
building.
Banderole.
Eek.
Thank you.
Thing's empty yet.
No.
I'm trying to bounce somewhere I can't get to.
That's one of the reasons I went here instead of the other place last time
Let's see.
and took a fountain. that got me a card that will probably get me either 0 or 2 points at the end of the game.
Right.
But at least it got me.
Will it have 3 coins in it?
Boy.
But more importantly, it got me to get out of the rut that I was in.
Right.
See, I'm in that situation, right? I cannot use this to complete this.
I mean, that's good. It gives you one of those cards.
I
something to
know,
do.
but I'm trying to get to a different tile to finish something. But
Right. In other words, going there doesn't get her where she wants to go next turn, is what she's saying.
Yeah, that's.
But
There's something to be said for that, right?
and then I free up a spot for people to bounce around to get what they want.
That is
Yeah,
true.
yeah, that's true.
Look at that. She is
Nikki's
on
really
it.
in.
She's on it.
She's way ahead of
Sounds like you're going here then.
I probably am. I just need to figure out where I would place it that doesn't mess up everything else that I'm trying to do. I think.
the vineyard.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think I will. Where's the vineyard?
You don't have one yet?
No.
I mean, on your board. Mm-hmm. Where's the bisecty?
Oh, yeah, this
that
is.
way.
Okay,
Where's
So
the
I get
vineyard?
banderole for blue.
banderole for blue, please.
Is the vineyard on there?
I don't see it.
No, these are random, so you might not have certain types. You might have 3 of a kind.
Well, I'm gonna finish a chicken.
Okay.
Oh,
Lincoln.
okay. Remember that part where we said, "Is Lincoln gonna try to mess
Yeah.
me up?" And the answer was
All right.
yes.
So that is
Yeah.
a 4-tile chicken field.
Were you gonna be able to get there? You
Well,
weren't.
I got a half a
Yeah, I know.
chicken
You
coop.
You'll get it
Pl-
next
there's,
time.
There's,
I know.
3 more rounds. You have a 4-tile chicken field.
Yep.
So that gets you 3 chickens.
All right.
Number of tiles minus 1.
Nobody here but us chickens.
Lincoln.
Nicely done.
No.
Well, you could see from the beginning
I was trying to
there was
get
a
to
limited number of all these things. Remember,
it too.
the dark green buildings get you your choice from here
When do we get those?
when you complete a dark green building.
So I should have taken that other tile. Okay.
This one?
Yep. It's
Would you-
fine now.
would you
I'm
take it-
sticking with what I got.
Yep.
I
Did you
took
just
this
go-
one.
Yep.
So it's too late now because I'm going
Yeah.
to take that one. And then the question is, where am I going to put this? I can't even put it there. Do I? Oh, we have to start worrying at some point about whether there are. Okay.
Anything left?
Well, how you're going to finish things, yeah,
Right.
and whether there are things left.
Right?
And also whether you're going to get a banderole anytime soon.
Yep. There's so many things to worry about that my advice to you is trying to worry too much about anything.
I'm not. There's a lot going on in this game.
I'm going to go here and take this.
Oh, but you also have to remember, whoops, you got to remember the bisecty things.
If you can do it, right?
Well, yeah, but I at least can leave the option by going
Right,
there
right.
instead of putting it there.
I'm going to go here. That completes
A gold
this
building, so
gold
you can
building.
tap
So
in.
I get a coin, and I can convert any of my landscape goods into coins for which I have none. But if I had Lincoln's chickens, for example, I would, and they go on your little thing, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Lincoln's chickens.
Yeah, I would now have 4 gold instead of 3. But it's always
I got
worth
2 points right here, Dave.
Yeah, it's always worth at least 1 gold.
Nikki P.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed since your last turn.
And it's
we have to
still bad.
And then we also have to start thinking about,
Yeah.
Yes, you need
That's
to
why
look ahead, right?
feel I'm not good
Wow.
at that in this regard because it's. Look at me. I've only done.
I haven't even thought about this at all.
Yeah,
Oh, this bouncy
You at least could
crazy.
do that, right, with the chimneys.
Yeah. But then I've got to be thinking about what do the chimneys
Right,
pair with.
Attached to.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you
Right.
have a completed one there. So
Yeah, but
you're
she
okay
needs.
right
But you
here.
need
No, she's
two.
not.
Oh,
She
needs 2.
Which is part of why I didn't go for
Yeah.
Agreed.
greedy.
Yep.
So at least I get a completed one.
Shouldn't go
Right.
for the greedy,
But-
greedy gumdrops.
No.
Okay. So I will go here since I guess that's kind of it. And I will put that here. Wait, do I have green on here? I do not. I do not. So I'll put that there so
Donut?
that I can banderole it up.
Banderole it up.
And green.
Okay. Don't love what this does to my opportunities on this board, but
It gets you 2 bread.
2 bread. That's delicious.
love the bread.
And remember, you can use a bread to go anywhere, also on the board.
Yeah, but I have a feeling I'm gonna need my bread for that stuff.
Well, you need
so
3 for that, so
I know.
you're probably going to hold on to it.
I need my
All
bread.
right, so I can go Oh, well, do I want to go for the chimneys? Or do I want to do do I want to be the first bouncy player to get a fountain? Do I care about a
Ooh.
fountain?
Well, why do you bounce?
I would go here and then bounce there.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Or here
Second.
and come back if I wanted to pick this up
Ooh,
again. But I
yeah.
really don't.
You bread guy, you.
I think I'm going to do this because this
Alright.
fits right here. And it helps me build toward that, but it does
Don't you? Oh yeah, you'd have to complete it.
by the end of the game.
I'm gonna do that now.
Fountain.
Fountain.
You could do it over there in Banderroll.
I don't want to.
Okay.
Okay. Keep one of those.
Yeah, those are great.
Grapes.
Not really.
Oh.
They're not.
Okay.
Yep. I have one that will probably score nothing.
Jackie's looking at me like, what are you going to do to spoil my plans? I bouncy. Oh, I'm going to go to that one because I can finish that building. So that's what I'll do.
Hey, green building. Which of these
Dang
would you
it.
like?
Oh,
You get it
No
and you
silver.
You get it and you place it right away.
let's just do that. Will that matter?
It can finish it if you want to finish it right now.
Of course
It will get you a
took-
grape.
The one you wanted?
Of course you took the one I
I'm
wanted.
sorry.
Because you like that.
I am
Well,
like that because that's
on
the way it
round
is.
3, you'll be the start player, so start player's going to rotate.
Boo and
Yeah.
hiss. I do not. Oh, you know what? It doesn't make any difference. I'm not going to finish. I think I'm going to have.
You can always get a
Negative
bread.
points.
I mean, sorry, you can always get a coin
Yeah.
or a victory or a card, or you can start something. You can
Right.
start a new building.
All right. While
Hang
you're
on.
doing.
Yeah.
Oh.
One second. I'm not.
Oh.
Must choose, and I'm poor at.
Oh, you
doing this.
haven't.
No, I got to pick one of those. I forgot that that's what I get from that.
Why not that?
It doesn't let me score. You know, what I mean, like.
It finishes it though, right?
Right, but I mean, I'm just fantasizing that I'll do something
Yep.
here that will complete, right?
Right.
Which I don't think I'm going to finish anything. Don't have that building. I have no grapes. I got chickens.
I have no grapes to
Hold
make
me
some
down.
wine.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I know. You know what? I don't have a villa. Let's just start with that.
Sure. Besides, it's defensively not a bad tile to take because it stops other players from finishing
Some
a villa.
people.
Oh, boo! I'm
Me more than
upsetting
you.
People.
Some
more,
people.
Me more.
All right.
Some people's. All right. I'm just.
Hey,
gonna,
I just get whatever's left. So.
I'm gonna bounce over
Goldie?
here and
Yeah.
because this will give me at least the possibility of getting
Yep.
my bisect
And
thing there.
I end up here eventually, and I
bread.
am allowed to legally place that. Just making sure I have a spot for it. I might go this
yeah.
way with that. I think I'm gonna go this way with that. Okay.
Yeah, this placement was terrible, but it was good for finishing that. But that means this won't be.
Yeah,
might
well,
not even be available. Oh,
is
well,
that
all
gray?
of those go out. Yeah.
Yeah. More tiles are coming up. They'll be. You'll
Right,
be able,
but
you'll be able to
well,
finish that.
Do you think there'll be a
Yes.
lone one? Okay,
Yes,
on the
100%.
Okay, I thought they were only on these.
This
No,
is
no.
first where we get the negative points.
It's the opposite, Lincoln. It's that these are only singles, whereas the other ones are singles and doubles. All right, so we are at the end of the round. We are now going to place a disc in this order. So green, you are first.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
all minus
okay.
points, I believe.
No.
Oh, I should have taken a fountain. It is all minus points. I don't have any chickens, and
Oh wow.
I have no gold.
Well, you have. Wow.
Wait, you have.
I
You
don't.
have.
I have one bread. It's not enough.
Oof. I wasn't looking. I thought those chickens were like exciting for you, but you're right.
no,
There
he needs
wasn't
a-
like a
he needs a
chicken thing.
fish.
There's no chicken.
Why?
There's no lonely
What?
chicken.
Oh, lonely chicken.
Well, let's. Don't have 3 buildings. Only have 1. Have no fountains. I have 1. Ugh. Well, I guess take the thing with the least amount of lost points, right?
No, it's minus
It's
4.
always minus 4. Yeah.
Right. So what you want to do is, you want to take the thing that other people want.
Well, that's terrible.
For example,
Don't look at me.
No, I'm
oh,
just-
don't even
no,
look at me when
I'm-
you say
you
that.
want to.
No, no.
If
I'm
you're going to
not-
lose 8 points, you want to go here.
Right.
Because I can score both of those, and that will hurt me the most.
Okay.
If you're not scoring anything.
I'm scoring 0. So.
All right, so 8 points for you. And by the way, boo.
And choke on it.
And choke on it.
Oh, I'm going the other way. Leaving 1. Okay.
All right, I am next.
Yeah.
And I will go below that one.
Sure. Above it, you mean?
Above it, thank you, sorry. From my angle, it's below.
It is
So
below? That looks
I
like
have
above
those
on
two
the map, yeah.
buildings, and I will use this coin as a grape.
As a grape.
So I will score 8 points.
It's a grapey.
Oh, nice.
8 points.
Yeah, I was okay with either of them. I mean, even if I went here and lost 4, it wasn't even intentional. I just realized halfway through, like, oh, I can make that other building.
All right.
You still can do that
I
next
think we
time.
weren't
If
thinking
someone doesn't-
far enough ahead.
If someone doesn't take it from me.
It's learning
Yeah.
game.
All right, Nikki.
Gaming
Yeah.
learner.
So the only thing I can do is this.
Okay.
So
So you probably want to go here then.
right? No.
You want
Okay.
this is my theory, and it could be wrong, which is if you're going to lose 4 points, you want to defensively take something away.
Nobody's doing water.
Although you're building to that, so I
Yeah.
take it all back.
Okay.
So
That's
you do-
what I thought.
so you do wanna
That's what
go.
I was thinking to
Yep.
leave. Zaza. Okay.
So you don't have 2 leaves.
I do not.
So you lose 4 points, and you have 1 fountain, so you get 1, so you lose 3 points.
Okay.
It didn't matter what order you did it in this case because you had enough points.
All right.
All right, well, since I didn't,
red.
I only completed 1 villa, I can't get that, so I probably want to go there, right? Because I've got
Yep.
the 2 chimneys,
Yep.
and then that way I will get a gold coin and I lose 4 points.
Do you have, okay, just out of curiosity, you don't have anything.
I don't have anything. I have two.
What
two
I was
breads.
looking at was, did the coin you get from here allow you to make this? And the answer is it doesn't.
No.
But that would have been, if it did, right?
Would have been nice.
Right. All right, so you are going to get
Because
it.
you can't use the coin as a bread. You can only use it
Correct.
as another thing. So
No. A coin is wild for any of the goods. It's 3 bread to make any card.
So
Yeah.
In other words,
but-
she's saying
but
she
you
had
can't-
2 bread, a gold.
Oh,
can
a
correct.
gold coin doesn't complete a bread. It only gives you one of these: a
Correct.
chicken, a leaf.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, I see what you're saying,
So
right.
yeah.
Yes,
okay.
Nikki, what?
Just making
why
sure.
not go here?
Well, she can't score that. and
Because
she could
that's
later.
a good place for her maybe next turn.
Yeah, I
Right?
wanna
She wants
it
to leave
open.
that available for
She
herself.
can do it
for
here
later.
and here potentially, right? And here. There's 3 places for her
Right.
to maybe place the next 3 tokens.
Right.
Yeah, I want to
Okay.
leave that open, and this way I'm potentially making it harder for you to score
Yep.
the 7 points, which is the most out there.
Yep.
So I want to take that away. But so I get a gold and I lose
4 points.
4 points.
Correct.
There's your gold.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. The star player rotates. Lincoln, you are now the star player. And Jackie here, I'm going to give you a bunch of these and just put some out on your side of the board.
There's the first one.
Ta-da.
Ah, okay.
Look at her. She's really randomizing it.
I don't know that I need more. I'm going to wait just to make sure.
Yay.
Wow, it's a lot of
A lot
villas.
of villas.
Villa
Yeah.
crazy.
All right. Take a second to acclimate yourself to the board, and when you're ready, Lincoln, it is your turn.
There's no bouncing.
Not anymore.
I want to go.
Wow, Lincoln, but your end cap gray is not there yet.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you got plenty of time.
I'm thinking the vineyard, though. The double vineyard. Although I really sure do need some other
All right,
goods.
before you tick tiles, let's just say, start looking at this now
Right.
and figuring out
Yeah.
where you're trying
What I
to get
need to
to,
get.
right?
Yeah.
Like, let's see, like a fish with your chicken would be good here.
Yep.
Or, especially if you could get, remember, this is just any 3
buildings, yeah.
buildings,
Still only have 1.
or any 3 landscapes.
Does that include villas or the
No,
other buildings?
see, villas are round and buildings are rectangles.
villas around
Sorry, landscapes. Landscapes are round. Oh no, villas.
are not part of the building
No.
thing. Okay, it's the shape. You can tell.
Yep.
Okay. Then I guess I should go for fish, a pond. Hey, look right there too. Perfect. I'm going there.
Okay.
Bisect that pond.
So Dave, a quick question.
Yeah.
You have 3 chimneys on your board, so you can be going to either of these spaces as well, and that counts.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes. It's just number of chimneys.
So
Well, anyone could
So
go there and
anybody
lose.
can-
Anyone could go there and lose 4 points.
Right, but
As
anybody,
Lincoln
as soon as they
gave it-
get a second chimney, will be able to go there and not lose points.
Correct.
So, okay. But I can still use that spot again with these 3 chimneys.
Yes.
They're not used up.
Correct.
Okay.
In fact, you're going to use it in theory if you build a second villa, which you're gonna for this. You'll probably have 5 or 6 chimneys, so you probably get 2 coins or 3 coins, depending on how.
Okay.
This is for every 2 chimneys.
Okay, well then, let's go villa crazy.
Yep.
Hella villa crazy.
Yeah. Look at this garbage. It's not garbage, but
No,
I
there's no
want
end cap.
I want end cap. Well,
wanna go
that's an
there.
end cap, but I can place it
Yeah,
there.
you can do that one.
Oh, and that bisects that. Wow, that works out. No, that's not the wrong thing. That's the green building.
Oh,
It
I
is?
like
Yes.
that. Okay.
You have to do the pattern.
Yeah, I'm not seeing because you. Oh, I see.
Green building versus green landscape.
Yeah.
You have to sort of look at the pattern.
Did you say
Don't want to go big. Don't want to go crazy big is the question.
Yes. go big or go home.
I don't want to
know.
go. I don't want to go home. You know
I
what?
would go there, dude.
No,
Go big.
I'm scared that I'm not going to get this.
Oh, the vineyard,
I want to. No, I want to finish this
pond.
because that's a bisecty. Gets me 1 fish, please.
You got it.
Thank you.
Okay.
She's going to theater. Gold. Gold. Oof. Okay.
Yep, because gold is anything.
I can't get water.
Can if you get to here.
Yeah, I gotta finish a green. Which I could potentially do. No, I can't. There's only 1 green here.
You can also build any of these buildings, right? If you can do them, get you 2 bread.
Bread.
Then you'd have 3 bread, which would do anything.
Right.
Even a gold, Lincoln, even this or this, right, would make this for you. Because
Sure.
you could use the gold for the fish.
Goldfish.
Or you could do that with a gold and a leaf and or a grape, depending on what you get.
Well, I'm gonna go over here, maybe get over back there. So I'll do that. Do that.
Going big.
And then I am done for this round.
Okie doke.
Or this turn.
Okay. That's kind of a no-brainer. I get the bisect and move up on the banderole track.
No brainer.
I
think that was a
will-
brainy move. It's not, not a no-brainy move.
Oh, I want all 4 of these. I want the caps. I want to finish buildings. If I do that, where am I going next? All right, I'm going to go here. Bird in the hand. Bird in the hand, not the end caps. Long game.
Okay, long game.
Banderole, please. And a grape, please.
Grappa.
Yeah, sometimes the
Oops,
question
sorry,
is
Dave.
Thank you.
which bird in the hand?
Right.
All right. 3 grapes for Nikki.
No, not
no.
grapes.
Oh,
Leaves.
2
leaves.
leaves.
2 leaves. Okay.
It's a 3, so she
yeah,
gets
minus
2.
1, right?
Yep.
I don't know why those are still out. There you go.
So we can go across and then go back,
Yes, you
right?
can.
On the next turn. Okay.
Yes, you can.
Or spend a bread to bounce back.
Or remember, you can
To
always
stay.
spend a bread to
Yeah.
go wherever you want.
Oh, I should have been thinking in those terms. That might have been good.
Well, in your case, spending a bread might be, if you're trying to get 3 bread, you don't want to spend a bread, right? But
Brenda bread.
spend a
Don't
bread.
spread your bread.
I'm going to finish a vineyard, so I have a grape.
There you go. So if you pick up a gold at some point, right?
Yeah, I've got
then
that.
then you can do this.
Correct.
Right.
Then you have how many buildings right now? Just 1?
Just 1 still.
Yeah.
Got 2 different types of. I won't finish fish though, unless I somehow get green.
Right,
but it's your turn.
It's my
Yeah.
turn?
I'm just
Okay.
yammering.
That's okay. I just want to make sure I'm not losing my place.
End cap.
And cap.
Except now I can't put anything there.
Oh, in
Where?
the corner. Yeah, you can. You
Yes,
can
you
put an
can.
individual like
A
these
single
type of
building
thing.
fits in the corner.
Oh, this- okay.
bread, bread,
Or
and
a
you're red.
fountain. Or a fountain.
Bread, and you're red. You want that.
You're right.
Or-
It's probably
I
not.
do.
It's likely not going to be there for you. But
Probably not.
Oh,
Actually-
no, wait. Oh, you,
thought you said-
Dave. Dave,
No,
oh,
you know what?
You.
Let's see. Leaf.
Oh, you, Dave.
Nope. You can have it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, well, I'm not taking it. How's
Yeah.
that? That doesn't mean you can have it because I want to finish this for a leaf, please.
Leaf blower.
And that does that.
I got a chicken stack over here.
Oh, you
Ain't no
got a
chicken
nice.
stacker.
Ain't
Wow.
nobody here but us chicken stacks.
You got a lot of
Okay.
stuff.
Here we go. Over here.
Yes, I do.
Here.
Nikki
You'll
took
note
that
this
one,
does
didn't
not
he?
make this, though.
So I get another gold, right?
Yes.
I kind of feel I need to go for
Oh, you need chicken.
me
A chicken. No, Dave needs a
Where'd
chicken.
you go, Nikki?
over here.
Here.
Okay.
You're
Okay,
not
I will
real.
do this. Take that because it's small. Jackie.
Yeah, that's.
There you go.
Oh,
it's still there
except-
for you if you want it.
Yeah, but then there's.
That's right. There's
There's
always
that.
something to do. And a banderole.
And a banderole. Oh my God! All right.
And it gets you a coin.
I know.
Now remember,
What's-
this also does the same thing, but the bread is fantastic because it gives you a complete one of these.
Yeah, boy.
Bird in the hand.
It's
bird
the
in the
only-
hand.
I
It's
know,
the
I
only
know,
bread
that's
out
what
there.
I
It's
not a
was-
chicken, but it is
I
bird in the
know.
hand.
All
Well,
right,
hang on.
Bread- bread
I don't
in
have
the
a
hand.
gold building.
But you
It's
could see
no
there's
I
part of
chicken.
chicken.
don't
and
have a
chicken in
gold
the hand.
building or chickens. Nikki needs
The-
chickens, but can't get there. I mean, this is the part.
I
This is the
know,
look
this
ahead
is-
part, right?
This is the agonizing.
This is the part that some people either think is fun or not fun.
No,
Depending.
this is the fun part, but it's the agonizing fun part.
Um,
So I get bread.
You
Yeah?
do get a bread
Yes.
right off the bat.
This is exciting.
okay.
I don't know that I'm scoring this round either.
Bird in the hand, two in the bush. Bird in the hand, two in the bush. I'm gonna go here.
But now I also have to be thinking about, because there's just that one space, so I have to be thinking about getting
Right.
farther.
You are crazy.
Why am I
That's
crazy?
the other thing.
Okay.
Where'd you come from? Over here?
Here.
You can just finish that now.
No.
Okie doke.
So should I?
I guess when I say crazy, I mean greedy.
Greedy?
Greedy,
yeah.
So I have grapes. I have grapes, chickens, and leaves. You know,
I read that
I
book.
need to score.
Grapes,
chickens,
I
and
gotta
leaves.
Score.
Yep.
You are
Do
green.
you have a leaf?
You're green, right?
I don't have a leaf. In other words, I need a gold.
So you need, if you had a leaf, you could go there.
Right, and I can get a leaf if I make it to here.
Well, you can spend a bread to make it to there.
Correct, but I'm.
Wait.
Yeah, I don't think I can get
Nikki
there,
is
though.
unlikely to take that. Jackie
I could take it.
Jackie wants that piece.
Right. This? Oh yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's fine. I'm looking at my options because I'm not going to score it again if I don't get there. But I can't get there I only have one bread. And I can't get to the gold because
And-
Nikki took the one I was contemplating having.
And the chicken doesn't really do you any good.
No, I would also finish something for the banderole, which would be good.
Well, you
I
could
can't get there, though.
You could spend the bread to get the gold.
I can't.
You can spend the bread to get the gold, right? The bread allows you to move anywhere,
Oh, it does.
right?
Oh.
That's what I'm sorry, I thought you understood that when I said that last time.
No,
When I was
you
saying you
did
could go
say
here,
it.
you could go here. But that one bread can move you anywhere on the board right now.
So if I do that, it means I have this. It's not good enough, though. I won't have 3 buildings. I still only have 2. Oh, no, I don't have fish. I really need the gold, don't I? I just got to go there. I absolutely need gold. Gold!
It gives you your best options.
Hey, and I could probably... No, I won't be able to... Oh, yeah.
Probably
I
want to.
can
Yeah, you
banderroll
definitely
it.
want to cover that
I can banderroll
to
it.
give yourself at least first crack at stuff.
Okay, and then Jackie,
All right, I'm gonna do this.
green building it.
Yep.
All right.
Cool,
Which of
just
these
pick
would you
one of
like?
those.
Gold. I think I would like some. Oh, do I want? Do I want gold? Do I want to take my chances with? There's no double chicken thing, so I think Then okay, I'm gonna go for the gold.
Yep, go for the gold.
Go for the gold.
I will take it. Oh,
Cover
I
cover
think-
a banderole if you
but
can.
I can't go here
No, because
because
you can
it's
go to the one. You can go to that one.
yeah. But boy, that blocks off.
It doesn't block. It just means you have to put a gold or a fountain there. You are not likely going to fill your whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Then
Well, let's think about it, right? You're getting 28 tiles, and your grid is 36 spaces.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
The only way
Less
you could
stress.
truly fill it is if you...
Somehow got a bonus tile,
Yeah.
a lot of bonus tiles.
Okay, so this will move me
Yep. There you go. Now you get to choose before me.
for the time being.
For the time being. All right. Chickens over there, blah. Gold over there, blah. Wow. All terrible.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'll go for landscapes.
Can you place it in the right spot? You can up above. Oh, no, you can't.
No, but I can place it. Okay, where does... Oh, chickens. Yeah, I'm not going to get that bisecting bonus. But I will get a banderole, so let's do that.
Us chickens.
Banderole me, please.
Oh.
Nikki P?
Yep.
I got gold, I just didn't take the gold.
Correct.
I got all excited about getting the gold, but
Yeah.
I actually didn't take the gold.
Yep.
Well, I got the farm. Look at that. I'll get a leaf.
You bought the
That's
farm.
helpful.
The farm.
Yep.
And this kind of works out.
Okay, you get a leaf and a banderole.
Leaf banderole.
Leaf banderole. You know, he's the relative of Crash Bandicoot.
No, Leif Erikson.
Oh, well,
Leaf.
that's better.
But
oh, burn the
I'm
hand.
banderolling also, plus I get...
Did you make a gold building?
I did.
Then you get a gold,
I get gold.
and
I
then you
don't,
convert all your goods into gold.
I don't have
Then
any.
just
Oof.
take a gold.
I'm in
It still
trouble
gets you a gold.
regardless.
It gets me a gold. I will still... I'm happy with it.
Yep.
And I get another little bisecting thing.
I'm going to lose points again.
Yeah.
There's no getting around it.
Because you don't have 3.
Of anything. I could do this one down here, maybe.
Do you have 3 of these?
Yes. That's what I have to
Finish.
do.
Oh, perfect. That's what you want
Do
to
those
do.
have to be finished for that one?
They're done. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Meanwhile,
Back at the
Yeah.
ranch.
bird in the hand or bonus card? Bird in the hand, right?
Yeah.
Right? Bird in the
I
hand?
don't know. Depends
Oh,
what
you got-
you're
wow.
thinking.
What are you thinking, Dave?
Okay, so this is bird in the hand.
Oh, I'd take it.
This, however, is 2 bread,
Oh.
which is also good.
Uh,
But I don't know that I care about that right now.
How is it 2 bread?
Because if
You
we
finish the building,
I
get
can
2 bread.
finish that building either
That's
here.
how you got 2 bread there.
I can
Oh,
finish
okay.
this building either here or here. I don't think that I need the 3 bread. And then there's part of me that almost is like, bonus card?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think bird in the hand because what I really don't want is to...
Be stuck with something weird over there.
yeah.
No, I know, because you may not see that. There
Yeah.
are none up here. I mean, there will be in here.
There
of
will be,
course.
but what I don't want is, I don't want a turny thing that, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
But there are also a lot out that round, so...
Right.
it's true. It's
Wait.
all of these, I think, come out. So there's a good chance that you're going to get one.
I don't think all of them come out, but
Oh, really?
you think,
Oh, I
there's
don't
more
know.
than 28 of those, right? Do you think? I don't know, maybe, you could be right.
Okay.
Crash Bandicoot.
I feel like Nikki has just seen further into
Give her
this whole
2
thing.
grapes, please,
than
for
any of
Nikki.
us.
Grappa. Tu grappa.
Oh, I don't know.
She's going like big, right? She's going greedy big,
She's got a lot of stuff over there.
right? Like,
That's what I say.
yep. Things that make you go,
Okay, well, I guess I'm going to go all fish.
You're green. You can either go here or here.
Yeah.
Those are the only 2 choices.
Another building would be good to start, but
Start
I think,
it, because...
Yeah, but here's the deal. I think I should just go for the fish.
Okay. For the last round, then? Well, if you want the banderole bump, too. That's points, right? Remember.
Oh, that's true.
You will score whatever you are on that track. This will give you potentially 2 bread, right?
Which one?
If you finish it.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So I could pretty much...
You are red.
I could bounce
You can either get this or
anywhere.
this. You can't get this.
I can't?
Well, you don't want to spend your bread.
You can't get this.
No, I don't want to spend my bread.
One of those 2.
Mine was 1. It was pretty easy to get rid of 1. Even though
Wow,
still,
this
I'd like
is-
to have
all
more
right.
than.
You could go
Ooh,
for
this
more
is-
villas.
I need chickens. I probably will go for
You
more
could go for
villas.
this.
No, I'm going to go over... This is me.
Yep. You
This
can-
is going to be...
Hang on, just for the record, you're going here, then here, then here to get
Yes.
that. Just want to make sure everybody understands that you weren't like
Good.
breaking the rules.
No, I was just mesmerized on the board, figuring out what I'm putting where and why.
What, where, why, and when?
Yeah, because you definitely use up.
Do you have, I can't really see with my reading glasses,
See-
do you have points for bisecting this building or did you get it already? Do you have that
don't
building?
know. I
She
don't
does
have
not
that
have
at
that
all.
one. Well,
Alright.
you did. You've already done it.
Okay, great.
Oh, no, that's
Yeah.
brown. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's yellow.
Yep.
No, I didn't have that at all. I mean, I'm looking at the possibility of like, do I place the easier to
Right.
place building, which could come along here, which is all dead space other if I don't go straight. But I think I'm going to go ahead and live dangerously.
Sweet.
Okay, well, I'm leaving you the bread, Nikki, building, because I'm going to bounce to the fountain, basically.
I'm bouncing.
Bounce, 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 bounce,
That's a lot of bouncing.
bounce. Because I want to just fill this hole and not think about it.
I understand that.
Plus,
Actually,
you might
no,
get
I want to do that here, right? Because I want to get to the little banderole spots. I get two of these.
All right. Well, you're deciding I will bounce.
Well, just, yeah,
I'll keep that. You get the last tile.
And Nikki gets 2 bread. Boom.
2 bread.
Yep.
And it's bisected.
Sweet.
Do we do that right now?
You
Just
should
mark
mark
it for
it, yeah.
yourself so you just know.
So at 4.
Yeah, that's what I do. Because in theory, by the rules, you don't score it till the very end.
All right. So there we go.
All right, starting with green.
with my evil nemesis Lincoln.
You get to place a thing.
No, but this is good. I'm not in such horrible shape this time. So I will do this one, correct? Yeah.
Yep, you can do either of them.
Yeah. I can do both.
Well, I'm saying you could do this one. That scores you an extra point.
Oh. Yeah, I don't have to.
You're spending a gold, right?
Yes, it's either way I'm going to spend a gold. You're right. That's the way I should do it.
Yep.
Since I lost 8. So I get 9 points.
Because you have 3 of those, right?
So I give up the gold and I give up the leaf.
Yep.
And I give you a 1 and I take a 10.
Okay, you can do that. All right, red, you're next.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if there's.
Well, remember, you have 3 bread. You
Yeah,
can,
you finish.
you can
So I
save
kinda
it.
want-
I would go for that one because you have it and you have to spend anything. Although none of them are victory points. Oof.
That's exactly where if I go here, I would get this, plus I would
Yep.
get.
5 victory
two
points.
banderole
So
bump or whatever.
I think
or
it
one
might be
banderole bump.
worth spending the bread.
Sure.
Do you have 3 landscapes? No.
No,
She's going all buildings all the time.
Do you have any fountains?
one.
Okay. You could go. I'm not saying don't go there, but
Oh,
you could
use
go.
the-
You could go here for 8 points. If what your goal is try to get as many points as you can get.
Yeah,
I'm not saying do that.
Well-
you
Well,
might
here's the
want
thing,
the
this
gold
is-
and the
the gold
advancement
is-
and the bread. That
The
might,
gold completes something like this for the next round.
I agree. So yes, that's probably your better placement.
which?
This
Where,
one
where
here.
you are.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're going to
Go
spend
ahead.
3 bread for the 5 points, right?
Hooray.
And you have 2 buildings.
So you get a gold, you go 1
Put-
forward here, and you
Yeah.
get a bread.
Yep.
So there you go.
So
And if you wanted to,
That's a bounce too. Or
Yeah, or-
if you wanted to, let's say you did this first, you could now, if you wanted to, spend those 3 gold for 5 more points. I'm not saying you should,
Oh.
because gold is flexibility, and you might want it for the next round when things get tight.
Wow, I take the 5 points.
There's something to be said for keeping it, because it's
Well,
wild.
she's not going to get the 7. This is 5 points.
Right,
Yeah.
but what's she gonna do next round?
is not lose 4.
Oh yeah. Maybe you save it for this and hopefully go for that because you can do it.
Yeah.
Heck, she can do that now, right?
Oh, I didn't even.
Do you have both those
Yeah,
buildings?
she has both those
Oh.
buildings.
Hey, you want to go here instead?
That's what you should do.
Yeah.
Okay, so hang on.
Hey, that makes much
Give
more
back the
sense.
gold, the bread, and the bump.
Okay.
Gold bread bump.
Gold bread. Was I on top?
Yeah, you're on top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, because we haven't gone yet.
I
Okay.
didn't see that building over there.
So
Yeah,
I took
12.
I took the 5.
Take
so
7
I just
more.
Take 7 more.
Yeah.
Okay, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I've got an eye.
I'm.
I only have one of them, but I got an eye.
I take away your designation as evil nemesis.
No.
Now you're
I'm very good. I'm very, very into showing people the. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
totally.
great.
Now you're benevolent nemesis.
Yeah.
Your benevolent nemesis. I'm gonna go here.
And it meant taking 7 points from Dave, but no, that wasn't why I said that.
I don't have this, so because these are the wrong combos, and I don't have any gold. If I'd had a gold, then you absolutely want to go there because that would be my 12 points, right?
Yeah.
They're your 12 points.
Now they're your 12 points. I'm on the leader. I'm going to go here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chimneys. So I get 2 gold for that. And then I will give up a leaf and a dolphin. I'm always going to call them dolphins. I know. For 3 victory points.
We're
Done.
going to eat a dolphin. Is this only landscape?
Yes, 3 landscapes.
Okay.
And you have 2.
Yeah.
Can she substitute a gold for one of those?
No. A gold
Or
can
only for
be
products,
Only
or
for
produce or
stuff.
whatever. Yeah.
Right. So what do you have? Leaves and grapes and
No.
leaves. Do you have 3 buildings?
No.
Yes, you do.
They're not
you have
finished.
1.
Oh,
wait, no,
those
you're
are
right.
buildings?
Oh no,
No,
they're,
those
no, they're not. Those are
No,
specifically
it's
tours.
just-
There is a specific.
Yeah, there is one for that.
So,
It's not
okay, so I
finished.
have 3 buildings, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're going to spend a grape and a leaf and a chicken, and you're going to do that twice, right?
Yeah.
Grape and a leaf and a chicken. So that's 10 minus 4 is 6.
That's
Okay.
good.
Can I have a 1, please?
You got it.
Okay.
You've got it.
Here you go, Lincoln.
Thank you, sir.
Whoop, sorry.
It's okay.
All right. The start player marker passes.
Hey, Jackie.
Okay, I was going to say it's not, because I don't think it's too early. I love this game. This is a great game.
Put stuff out.
Stefan Feld, he's talented.
You might be right, Lincoln. This could be the exact number of tiles where we're just gonna, we're basically just use them all. So you're right. That might be
I think it is.
28 plus whatever this is.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, that is unfortunate placement. Or fortunate. Or unfortunate.
Here you go. I'm gonna just move this off the table.
You're going back and forth on that.
Oh no, I'm seeing where I am. Yeah, it's hard to tell what's going to be.
Okay.
Oh. Wow.
Wow, no
this
brown?
This gets
There's 2 browns.
Challenging.
Little tiny. There's one
No,
here.
no.
Chickens.
No,
he
no,
means the
no,
buildings.
Brown
Oh,
buildings.
brown building.
Well,
I
they're
should
here.
have burned and handed it, Dave.
Yeah.
It's okay. I needed the gold.
There's always stuff you need,
don't-
right? That's
I know.
kind of what's fun about it. There's these, and there's a lot of, there's, well,
3.
not a lot, but
There's
there's
3.
there's 4. 1,
Oh,
2,
I
3,
missed that
4. There's
one.
4 green out there.
if I go there and I take this, but see, I'm also looking at what's
Yep.
out there that I can
Yep.
finish things with and what I'm blocking. And
Yep, all of that's
But
important.
it would be, okay, if I go that direction and then I'm messing myself up
I don't know.
because
I
that
did do
would
my
get
chicken
me,
thingy.
that will move me up 1.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just gonna burn
Don't
the hand
overthink
for
it.
the rest of the game. I think.
Okay, you go.
Please move me up 3 on the banderole track. So I get
3?
1 for covering this, and I get 2 for the building.
Oh.
The end.
Okay.
The end. I'm done. Oh, I knew she was going to take that, but she really needed to.
So there's 3 fishies.
2.
Yeah, it's 2, yeah.
Are you really only there on the banderole track?
Yes.
Wow.
Look at all the things on the board still.
Wow.
She was
pretty-
all
I'm pretty
adamant about where she was
she's-
placing.
Yeah.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
Spectacular.
Okay.
You had a plan.
Nice.
Should I get? I guess I should do the silver building.
Bird in the hand? Bird in the hand, man. I would. Because it's
Okay.
also 2 on the banderole track.
Oh, 2 on the banderole. Too.
That's what that gets you.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. Where am I?
I don't know.
I can tell the brain is just like, this is where it starts going, It's either I go for gold or I go for a fountain.
Should I go for
I
gold?
think I am going to go for the gold.
curse
and I'm going to put the gold in here.
Man.
That nice
You have a
little
bread, you could just
spot
spend it and stay.
There.
If you really need it.
That helps.
I'm going to go here, and I'm going to finish these.
Chicken.
Ain't nobody here but this chicken that I just finished. Thank you.
That's a
Done.
nice way to finish that.
Well, it's the only way to finish it, so I'll take it. It's either that or this.
What did you need that gold for? Just to get a gold?
Me?
Nikki P?
Oh.
You stole the one
Yeah.
she was wanting.
It was to get the gold would be super duper, and
You just-
also to get the hop the neck for the next tile.
You want to
I
make this building. right? If you can make this building,
No. All right, I'm gonna go here and get the bread,
okay, do
Bread.
that's also good.
Three
Three
very
bread.
good.
and that gets
You
me.
can't go there. Bread. Okay. Don't think I'm in the same situation though, as far as getting the gold. The gold.
It's funny, you made those 3 chickens at the beginning of the game, and they're still there.
Yeah. I haven't made a gold building. That's what I need to do. So
Yeah,
I
that-
think that I will go here, take that one, and
start
hope
it.
that I can start doing it.
yeah. Hey, there's 4 of them out there. You should be able to.
Okay.
Would you just take
Making my
Chicken.
chicken
Oh,
and
chicken. You get a chicken.
And also, Lincoln, other than bread spending,
thank you.
I mean, I can't go take one right now. Nikki can't take one right now. So timing-wise, you're good in that regard. Am I taking that? Or am I taking that? Green building with a thing? I'm going here. The question is, am I taking green building with a thing or green building? Oh, wait. Do I have a legal place to... Oh, I do. That's illegal. You can place that here. That's what I'm gonna do. Done. Wait, no. This way. But still done. Done.
Another scroll.
Banderole.
Cool. Huh. Well, I have to go over here if I'm going to do it. Get one of the T's.
Okay, and I'm going to go over here and take that.
Yes, going for the big crazy one. Bread. Bread. That will go here.
And a roll.
Oh, yes.
Now we're basically all just getting into fingers crossed territory, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, there it is. I can get in.
Nikki P.
Yeah. Here, green.
Nice.
Good one.
Finish that.
What would you like?
It's bisected, and then I'm taking the chickens so I can finish the chickens, and that's bisected.
Nice.
All right.
Give that lady a
And you
chicken.
get a chicken.
Did she banderole as well?
Get
She
a
did,
chicken
didn't she?
and I
Are there any
banderolled.
The banderoles, the good thing with the banderoles is
No,
they're
she didn't
I
banderole.
didn't.
Okay.
they're very
chicken.
trackable, right? You can
Are
just
there any
count the
chickens?
So there's not enough chickens. What do we do?
You, as I said at the beginning, you are not piece limited.
Okay.
How does she track that?
We just have to give her something else. She doesn't get a gold or anything, so we need to give her something that we remember is a chicken. Right?
A chicken.
Well, I'm going to build
Is
a.
she-
Here's the deal.
Yep.
I'm going to spend all. I'm going to get these in a minute.
Oh, for gold?
Yes.
Okay, so
I'll
give her
me
the
that
chicken.
And I'll put a gold there.
Okay. So
'Cause I
we
will do-
believe that you.
Right.
That's where I'm going now. And you just went, correct?
Yes,
Yeah,
fantastic.
so it's your turn.
So
Thank
I'll go
you.
over there,
Yep.
and I'll take the only, which is good. I need that kind of thing.
Yep. You get a banderole.
I get a banderole.
And then for building the building, you get a gold.
I get a gold.
And then you get 3 more gold for your
Yep.
2 chickens, and you're great.
Yep.
It is odd that, I mean, I don't know. Depends on the print run, right? They could have given you like 2 or 3 more chickens in the thing. But I guess, remember, you built 3 at the beginning and never spent them for anything.
Right.
That's not likely. That doesn't
Right.
happen as often as
All right, I'm going to
dance
make
for
a
grandma.
little. So I get grapes,
Grappa.
and I've bisected that, which is more
Nice.
exciting for me.
Hey, I'm getting a fountain.
Ah, boo.
Well, I can't.
I know.
Yeah.
I need to.
It's not
But
a
I
good
can
placement.
bounce, so that'll be okay.
Where's that going? I'm really cutting myself off here. But I'm banderole crazy. So banderole me, please. And I'll take these 2.
Which could prove to be very lucrative.
Or bad, as I was indicating.
I
Or
think
not
it's
wonderful.
bad.
I will tell you that I have drawn 2 landscapes every time, and they've all been for the landscapes that I basically, although I have 1 of each now, but they've all basically been for the landscapes that I don't have when I drew them. It's been fantastic.
No. A leaf. would be nice.
A leaf is nice. Candlesticks are nice.
Candlesticks are nice. So if I go there, then I can bounce to that, and I don't want it. That bounce is terrible. I think I'm just gonna do the vineyard, so
Okay.
I'll do that. I'll place it here so I can get a
Yeah.
this way.
Okay.
Ta-da! All right, so
She gets a
one more-
banderole bounce for blue.
Okay. Well, I don't really want that because it just means I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more of those end caps I need. So I have to go over here. I think I just need the gold. Gold! And I'll put it
Gold is good.
here, I guess. Yeah, it's the only place I'm going to... Well, it doesn't really matter. I'm not getting any further on that.
And now I cannot bounce to the one place that would be,
Helpful.
yeah, which would be to go over there and get some bread, which I can't do. So the least,
Horrifying thing.
yeah, I'm kind of, oh,
It's scary,
God,
man.
it's-
I need so many
wait,
ends.
Wait,
It's
I'm
really
red.
bad. One,
I
You
can
are
no.
red.
Oh, I can't.
You can bounce to here.
Yeah,
That's the only place you
that's my better choice is
100%.
to go here and to take the least hideous thing.
No!
Which,
Oh, how dare you!
but I can't put it where I need to put it. No, I know I would be
I
nice.
dislike you.
I was
Oh, yeah,
trying
Oh,
to.
yeah.
Well, you could do that. You could still do it right here.
Yeah, I think
I mean, the
that's,
banderol's not going to help you at this point right now.
no, I don't think it's gonna. That I'm gonna.
That's
be
what I
getting
would
it.
be.
Yeah,
That's what
I
I'd be.
officially-
Bank on hopefully getting
I
it.
officially dislike you
Oh,
because I can't.
sad.
I cannot legally place any tile I can bounce to right now.
oh,
So I might have to
By
spend.
the way, I officially like being officially disliked.
It's fun, right?
I'm playing, yes.
It's fun, right?
it's not fun to be disliked.
I'm gonna have to spend a bread.
Oh, I didn't get my gold. I don't remember to do that when I place it.
I might be losing points this round. Oh, it seems like a mistake. Okay, you horked me there.
I did what?
You horked me. You horked me over there. So, I will spend the bread to go here. Right? Because I can't get there otherwise. And I will complete that gray building. 2 on the banderole track, please. Goodbye. Goodbye, guaranteed completed card.
Let me see if I can bounce somewhere I
It's
want to
kind of
be.
ugly out there.
It is ugly.
I gotta think.
Ugg and Lee.
Well, you still have bread though, so you could do bread to get bread,
Bread to get bread.
and you have a nice place to put it.
I was just looking if there was something better. Because I won't be able to finish it.
Next round, though.
Maybe.
Remember, next round are all end caps. There are no doubles next round.
Oh, there are.
There
Did
are
you
no
tell,
doubles
Did you
next
tell
round.
us that?
Yes.
Right, completely.
It's okay. I'm reminding you. Next
Be
round is
thankful
all
because,
end
boy,
caps.
it's going to be hard to finish stuff
Here
without
we
him.
go.
Yeah.
Give me the gold, yeah.
Yeah, you want that one for sure.
No.
It was here.
No, that's illegal.
Wow. Oh, yeah, you're right. So, boom.
Yep. Hey, it gives you a chance to finish 2 things next round.
Maybe.
And flexibility.
We'll see.
I probably should go for the single yellow because that's kind of what I need. So I'll do
Boo
that.
again!
Sorry, Dave.
This is kind of
That's
a,
okay. I don't think I was getting that anyway.
Okay. Well,
I will
we
be
all know
getting
what
a-
we don't want.
I'll be getting a tile I can't place regardless.
Don't want that. I don't think I can't even get over here, can I?
Are you red?
I'm red.
You can't.
Yeah. So basic. Oh, so basically I'm. Oh,
Taking a
I'm
bread?
getting. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good move for you.
Bread's a good move.
I'm
though.
making bread, and the question is, where am I
And
making?
kneading. It's right here where you can do your.
All right, well, I'm
Yeah.
going here.
Not that it matters, but it
doesn't-
is a
well,
point.
its question is, yeah, does it
Block
'cause
something in the future.
yeah, because it's blocking possibilities
Yep.
of doing
Yep, absolutely.
bisecty thingies.
No legal place to play it, so it goes here, where it
So
might be worth a half a point at the end of the
it-
game.
Goes there, I think. So, yeah.
All right,
And I
Nikki.
get- And
Yeah,
I
I
get-
don't want either of those.
You have to take one.
Oh boy.
So just figure out the one Lincoln wants and take it.
I am blue.
Yep.
So yeah, boop boop.
You just bounce back.
yeah.
And are you going to place it or not place it?
Oh, that's true. We can
If you
Can
not.
I
place it-
not? What
Yeah.
happens if I not?
I did it right here. It's half a point at the end of the
Totally
game.
forgot about that too. But
Woof.
Yep.
That's why I was saying you should just take the piece you think someone else wants,
I see.
because you're going to just score half a point for it anyway. So you get this whether you like it or not, and then you can either place it or not.
I guess I will, but the problem is again, it's. I guess it's just not complete. It's not killing anything.
Right.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Starting with you, Dave.
I am going to leave Jackie her sweet, sweet space, even though I shouldn't. But I'm
Thank
going to put me there with a grape right at the top there. Yes. So I have 1 victory point for this grape. And I have, hang on, let me see if I have 6 buildings. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, just 4. So I get a gold and a thing. Gold and bread. Done.
And like it.
And like it.
Okay. I think I should do. Ugh. I want to do this one. I can, right? I could do each of those. That's what I should do.
Yep.
12 points.
Yep. Spending the 3
Nice.
gold.
Yep.
Spending 6 gold for 12 points.
Yeah.
Yep. It's probably the way to go.
Thank you so much.
you're welcome.
It's probably what I should do instead of spending the bread that I spent, but
Oh, wait, now.
yeah.
So I want to do this, right?
Okay.
Isn't that what I want to do?
Do you have
Absolutely.
3 buildings?
I have 3 buildings.
Okay. So that gets
And-
you a bread and a gold.
So I'll just get the gold back and take a bread.
Take a bread.
And what did you just throw in there? A chicken and a
Uh,
what?
A chicken and another commodity and a gold,
Okay,
which
great.
I ended up getting
5.
getting back.
So 5 points. Now, do you want to do that again with your 3 gold for 5 points?
You should.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
we are going to come down to.
Yep.
Yeah,
Nastiness and
no, I
horribleness.
think I'm going to save it and not go
Yep.
negative on the last round. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So this one.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Right.
So you have 3 landscapes, right?
I have 3 landscapes. 1, 2, 3.
And you're using this
I'm
for
using
the
the
thing.
bread for the 3rd fish.
No,
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 no.
You use the bread to complete the card.
Yeah, you don't have to do
Aye,
it. Does
aye,
the whole
aye.
thing.
You get to keep
save
the
it.
fish.
I
Yeah,
get to
that's
keep the
better.
fish. That's fantastic.
That's 12 points for you
12
as well.
points for Nikki. 2 ones, please.
Here, hand me that one on the top, Nikki P.
There you go. Even better.
Sorry, Jackie.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
And now I am the start player for the last round. Go ahead, Jackie. Start putting them out.
Oh, please be what we need.
Well, they're all end caps, so
Oh, because this is the
Last round.
dark.
this is the last round. Yep. They were, in fact. Move that.
All of them used.
Okay. Let me look at the board before I figure out my
So you're
thing.
first player now?
Yes.
I am the start player.
And you are second.
Okay, so pass the hand.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
The little hand of favor. I don't know
I
what
don't
that
know what
is.
it is. Pry.
Pry?
Pry.
So there aren't really a lot of scoring spaces left. We left the ones that were going to be more useful during the game.
Right.
That's what I'd heard. Is that it just gets worse and worse. So Dave saving the bread is probably a genius move, and you're close. There's a bread and there's a bread.
Okay. I'm going to go here
Bread it up.
and finish this bread
Oh, man.
for 2 bread.
I was looking at your pawn. I'm like, now I'm going to. Oh.
There's 2 more here if you need them.
Yeah. No, I meant for the move.
Oh. If you need bread. If you need bread. There they are.
If you need it. Okay. I
If you
am
want it.
going over here if someone could. Ta-da. And picking up the leaf.
All right.
Right, I get 1.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There's not a lot of water, so and everybody needs it. Well, yeah, everybody needs it.
Well, that takes a decision away from me, so that's
It's always nice when the decision is removed.
Absolutely.
2 blue.
Yep. Well, I guess then I'm going to go ahead and take the last bread.
Okay, that changes my move.
And banderol me for whatever that's worth, not much.
It's points
Yeah,
at
it's
the
6
end of the
points at
game.
the end of the game.
Well, then it's worth something.
I'm going to go here and take this. That was my backup plan if you took the bread.
Back up.
Yeah.
6 bread would have been nice, right? I could have filled a card twice.
Don't really need that.
Well, there's bread there too.
Ah, I didn't see it. Thank you.
Oh, now the problem is to get where I'm going, I have to go through something I don't really want.
That's how the game works.
Yeah.
All right, meanwhile, let me figure out what I
Wow.
want here.
Yeah, I thought this is, I'll do it, but I don't,
Or-
there's no cards for it, so.
Grappa.
Well, actually, I can't get a third bread, right? Because there's no other way to get.
You can build this
Build it.
building.
Yeah, that's.
Yep.
That's where I need to go.
Okay.
End cap. Bird in the hand. He needs at least 3 of those.
Yeah.
There's plenty on the board, though. That's the good news.
I have a chicken coop that needs finishing, but that doesn't really get me anything.
It gets you a
Gets
chicken.
you a chicken.
And
Gets
it
me a
also
chicken.
gets you bonuses here if you have them. But yes,
It's not,
Well,
but it's not the most exciting thing
it is.
that I can.
It is not the most exciting thing. That is true.
So chicken.
Yeah, I would do
Okay.
the chicken.
Does
it
that
mean-
also put you in a position to go where you want to go next turn?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it puts me somewhere that I
Okay, good.
could go.
Then
yeah.
do that.
That's what I would do.
Yep.
I
And
have-
plus, you
I
can
have
spend
a-
another bread and do another.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, next turn I have options.
I'm spending a bread to go here.
Get my chicken.
I'm going to take one of these before it's too late. That turns this chicken into 2 gold, please. But more importantly, it gets me this.
Okay. So that's finished.
That turns, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold for Nikki.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. I needed to go over there for that, and didn't get it, so just do it. Maybe something will come of it.
Hey, it's 2 points. It's 2 bumps in points if
Why?
you finish it.
I know, but I have to finish it.
Right.
Of course, here's the question. What are the chances that a fountain gets you anything useful this late in the game?
I mean, you've got a lot of stuff on your board.
I think it's good, right?
Or, because either that or I go bird in the hand.
Well, bird in
She's
the hand
gonna
gets
get
you,
gray.
It
bumps
gets me
you up
points.
too. Yeah.
So
Get you a completed building for the completed building bonus.
it also gets me another bisected 4 points.
True.
So
Let me go here and take this for a leaf. May I have a leaf, please?
Go for it, Nick.
Thank you.
That gets me 2 grapes.
Sure does.
2 grapes that beat as 1.
Ugh.
Mindless grapes.
Okay. Do I need bread?
It'll allow you to jump next
I
turn.
really need. I need,
You need the
1,
end
2,
caps.
3.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a good shot at getting them. Not everybody
Well,
needs.
I need 1 for
Yeah.
sure.
Nikki needs 1.
Nikki needs 1
Jacker
for
needs
sure.
1.
Yeah.
That still leaves me with 4 if I was lucky.
there are
There's
a lot out there.
Yeah.
Well, this is the classic bird in the hand argument, right?
Right, but I need 3, and that's kind of all the turns I have left.
Yep.
So I'll go here, get a cap.
Nice. More importantly, you're in a good position to be where the others are, right?
I do get this though, which is nice.
Yep.
Guess I just go over and get one of these, and I move up on the get another banderol tracker thingy.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to spend bread to jump to here and get a cap.
Dang. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, those were not exciting options.
Not at all.
I would have taken this if I could finish it somewhere.
Can't finish. If I start that, I can't finish. If I start that gray one, I can't finish that either. So, whatever. I'll just go get the leaf thing.
Let's see.
And I'm gonna put it so I can just at least do a bandle.
Yeah. Roll. Okay.
And if you go here, you're guaranteed to get one of these next turn.
Right.
And if they're gone, you can at least bounce to here, I think. Although, in theory, at this point, nobody needs them.
All right, let's see what's behind door
Yep.
number
Door number
2,
two.
Yeah.
just for fun.
Funsies.
I'm going to be doing that same thing.
Oh, well,
Oh, no.
that
Yes, I'm going to be in the green building.
doesn't...
do the
I
fountain?
think these are equally...
Yeah, because I don't think any of these help me.
Well,
Right.
2 bread.
2 bread at this point is no good, right?
I know this
I
is
use
good.
my bread to move around.
Right.
Fountain. I get 2 of these.
Go Nikki.
All right.
May
so
your luck be better than mine was.
Oh.
moving over here for the roof thingy. I get a bandolier, and I have finished.
Banderole.
Banderole. But
Banderole,
I like bandolier.
Whatever. I finished.
That's it.
That's
You
end
don't
game
have that,
scoring.
Okay.
But did you bisect by doing that? No.
No.
Okay.
And I will go for the roof. I don't think I need the bread. So that completes that one. Good, Jackie.
Let's see. Can I want to get over here. Can I do this?
Are you
without-
red?
I am.
Yes, you
that's
can.
me. Yes,
You can go
I
there
can.
and then there.
Yeah. So I'll just go
Yep.
and complete that.
It's all okay. It doesn't help, doesn't help, doesn't help. None of it helps, so I will take the bread
Yeah.
away from those people that want bread.
I needed that water. I needed the water.
Me too.
Let's see. So, well, then I was never going to get it.
I couldn't get there. I couldn't get there. I don't think.
Do blue. Nothing really finishes anything. So I will just get something so I can do another scroll thing.
You're blue?
I'm blue. So yeah, I'll just go get that. And then just give me a scroll.
Banderole.
Yeah. There you go, Link.
That's not legal. Wait.
You
Here.
Can dump it. Well, you can dump it there, and you'll get 1 point for the 2 tiles on your.
She's going to get 1 point either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I just gave it to her since she was taking it.
Ta-da!
It's easy to see. You just have to count them.
Done.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She should be on 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one thing you can track afterwards,
Right.
which is great. Because the buildings are obvious and yeah, there you go.
Ta-da!
Which leaves me with
2 points. You get 2 bumps on the track. Link,
Oh,
for
cool.
that.
with this, which is a
Oh,
non.
you go before me. Oh.
Right.
Won't matter. I don't think I'm going
Yep.
to jump in any.
So it doesn't.
On anything.
It doesn't matter.
It would only matter if you could cover a banderole, which you can't.
I can't. So.
All
And I
right.
can't.
So, starting with green, where is your scoring token going to go?
Well, I got 2 of those, but I don't have the chickens. I kind of should just go for this, right? The one that Jackie's been. Except it's not points.
Nope. Well, it is points. It's end game points, but it's not big points, right?
Right. I guess it doesn't. I mean, I block Jackie, but do I really care? I'm just going to do this.
Okay.
Okay.
The friendlier way makes more sense.
Yes, I don't want.
So you have 2 buildings, so you get 1 gold,
Yep.
1 advancement.
1 bread.
Yep.
Oops.
Yep. And then for that, you have a fish and a gold for a chicken.
Right, so I get 3.
Gets you 3 points.
Okay.
All right. Here comes my big move finally.
Okay.
After my non-scoring much in the last round. Here we go. I'm going to use 3 of these for fish.
Right.
I'm going to use 3 of these for fish.
Right.
So
And
that's
then-
14.
And then 4 points. Wow.
15, 16, 17, 18. 1
Yeah.
point per fountain.
Nice.
Well, I was building up to it, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think I want to go here, right? Because I have
Oh.
3 landscapes. And then I can do, the chicken doesn't help me, but then I can do
So that gets you 8
that.
points.
It's 8.
Yep.
I think that's the most I can do. I don't think I have a better move.
Oof.
All right, Nikki P.
It doesn't matter.
No.
I'm just looking at this. You
Yeah.
need to do this one.
Yep.
That's the one.
That's a good spot.
I mean,
Well,
I
here.
was gonna do that one.
Yep.
So we're
But this is
changing-
just about
we're
as
But
good.
this
changing
8
it up.
points, you're going to get 6. It only costs you 2 points.
Okay.
So it's not too horrible.
Here we
Do
go.
you have 6 buildings or just 3?
Four.
4, right?
4.
Okay, so that gets you a
Do
gold
you
and
have
a,
4? 1, 2, 3.
Well, is this?
No, not
No.
that one.
That's
So
not.
3.
So
Yeah.
only 3.
so you get a gold and a bread.
Sure.
And then you have, oh no, this is great. This
Yeah.
gets you 9
Chickens
points. This
and-
gets you more points
Yeah,
than here.
okay.
Yes.
Chicken and fish.
2,
chicken
2, and
fish,
2.
Chicken and fish.
For 9.
Well, it's this. It wouldn't be more points, is it? This would be 5 plus. That would be 3 times.
No,
Oh,
she
so
wouldn't
you-
have this gold. Oh, you're right. It's still,
Still 2 times.
Do you have
it
a
would
one?
be 11.
I do not.
okay, 9 points coming your way. Can I have a 3 and a 1 for Nikki? Okay, this
Okay.
is spent.
Yep.
Okay, so we are now. Oh, I can't believe I did that. We're now in the end game, so we'll
Sure.
just go around. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 things there.
Yeah.
That gets you 2 points.
Ah.
What do you got? 4 things?
Mm-hmm.
2 points. 3 things? 1 point. And I have 5 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 2 points. All right, so there's that. Next, bandoliers. Green.
It's not bad.
Big.
What?
Nikki,
Banderolls.
sorry.
Banderol.
should we dump this stuff since we've scored it?
No, I mean, normally we would, but we're not going to score it again. It's just, in fact, I can't remember. It might be a tiebreaker. I can't remember.
Okay.
So the banderol track, green gets 13, right?
Cool.
Yellow gets 12, which is 15. I'll put back 3. Red, you get 9. Go ahead. And Nikki, you get 7, right? Okay. How many of these have you
All
finished?
right. I got 8 plus 5. That's it.
Okay.
Yep.
So 13. Here, give me the 7 I just gave you back.
Okay.
There's 20.
Fantastic.
All right, Lincoln, what do you got?
I got 8, 11, 16 points.
Okay. Here, give me back 10. And I'll give you 26.
Oops.
Jackie.
23.
Woo!
That's great.
That was my big.
Okay, I didn't do that one and I didn't get that one, but I did this. So 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17. 17 for me, also known as
17.
20, and I'll put back 3. Okay, next, bonus cards.
Just 4 points.
Nice.
Okay, so
Got a 1?
yes.
Yep.
Oh, look at that, she's done it.
I did.
Separate. What do you got? Any?
None.
What do you got, Jackie?
6.
Wait.
Wait, I got it.
Doesn't she also have green?
This is, is it per green?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for a green building.
Yeah.
Oh,
another
so I
8.
get 2. Okay,
Yeah, 8.
so
6, 7, 8.
Yep.
8.
2 more.
This is where brain starts to freeze. No, I'm doing this. I told you, brain starts to freeze at a certain point. I
you don't
can't
have
do
2
math.
1, just do 8. Oh no, there's no 5s.
No,
Oh, here, I can turn in 2 5s.
thank you. Let's make my life easy.
Sorry.
Okay.
The first bonus card I got was for that. That's
2.
worth 2. 2 for building, so 2, 4, 6. 8, 10, I have 2 of those. That was my lucky pull at the end, though.
Oh wow.
What?
18.
Yeah, 18 for bonuses.
You and cards.
20.
That was nice.
Put back 3 and take 1. All right, and finally these. You've
What?
got.
What is these?
You've got 3 chimneys, the completed villas.
Okay.
You get 3 points for your completed villa. Lincoln, what's that first one? How many chimneys? It's exciting.
8.
8 for 15, and then what's your other one?
5.
So 15 and 7 is 22. Can you give me 3 for that?
You got it.
Nice. Jackie, what do you got?
So I have 3 times 2 is 6.
Yep.
And then another 5.
Yep.
Right?
11.
So
11.
11.
Yep. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 7, plus 2 is 9. All right.
Total it up.
Total up your points, and that's it.
Who's going first?
I have 96. What do you have? What do you have, Nikki?
61.
All right.
78.
Wow. 83.
Nice.
There you go. It was mostly that pull.
Yeah, no joke. But that's great. That's
Yep.
what you're hoping for, something like that to come up.
Right. But the thing is, it's only 8. Like, anything else I was going to draw was going to be worth at least 2.
It was terrible. I did want fountains, and I just
You had
couldn't
that
get
big
them.
last move. That was a good one.
I was building up to it, and it was there. Nikki, what did you think?
Yeah. Cool. It's a lot of going on.
Yes.
A lot of.
Yeah, the point salad aspect of Stefan Feld criticism, which I
Yes.
don't think it's a criticism. It's actually pretty neato. Not as crazy as Uwe Rosenberg, but neat, you know?
Right. So.
It's tiling, Nikki P.
Yeah, I was
It is
thinking that same
tiling.
thing.
It is tiling, so I did enjoy it. But the amount of do I do this, do I do that is a lot.
Right.
You know, but I liked this idea of
Maybe
having
getting
these
potentially getting out. And
potential
look, we did 4
get
of
out
them.
of trouble
Right.
tiles.
Right.
And then this really got tight and was a little on the frustrating side for me.
Right. Well, it didn't help that you were always essentially last to choose, right?
Yeah, well,
That was one reason why-
my score reflects that.
You should have absolutely shifted into high gear on that earlier, as opposed to. I mean, I know you had placement plans, but
Yeah.
Well, she went big for stuff, right? And that's
Yeah.
fine if it can pay off later somewhere.
Right.
And it just sort
Right.
of, it ultimately kind of didn't.
You have the best looking layout, though, I have to say.
yeah, she got all those curvy.
totally.
That's the town I would want to live in.
Okay. All
Out of all
right.
of these.
What did you think, Jackie?
I really liked it. It's a lot to keep track of, but in a good way, and
Yeah.
it's fairly social for a Euro style. I think, which
Oh, I
is
mean,
nice.
as far as the interaction.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
some interaction. You have to pay attention to what other players are doing.
Right.
And I think once you learn it, it'll probably go pretty quickly.
Well, the banderolls actually were way more important than I even thought.
Yeah.
I mean, I this was a big deal, at least that I was able to do something I could do at the end.
Right.
And it wasn't too bad, you know. It'd be nice to have been set up for something big, but I didn't get the gold or anything like that I had hoped. I was just desperately trying to finish buildings at the end of the
Right,
game, right?
right.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I mean, that's what you need to do. But and I only left one building incomplete, which is pretty amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
1, 2. Well, I only had 2 as it
It
turns
is
out.
10 points per building incomplete, though. Minus 10.
Minus 10. Boy.
So, Jackie, you won. No. What do you think, Dave?
So I'm liking it more now that I played it once before.
Right.
And the first time, it's a really hard game, I think, to sort of get your first time, no matter how much help you get during that game. There's just so many things going on. And I played it the first time with a 3-player game, and a 3-player game is weird because when there's 1 tile left in a place, it is removed.
Right.
So when there's 2 tiles, when you pick one, the other one goes away.
Right.
And
This is different, too. It's like the shape of this is a different
yeah,
thing.
you put out...
I think this is it's this for 2 and
Yeah.
this for 3. It's
Interesting.
interesting. So you have slightly. I mean, obviously, it still matches. We did
Right.
take most every space.
But it meant that there were a lot of tiles that didn't get used.
They didn't get shot at. Yeah.
Granted, you still see them. I mean, it's not like they don't
Yeah.
see all the
You didn't have an
tiles.
opportunity to necessarily.
But considering I didn't know what I was going to do, there was something sort of nice in a weird way in the 4-player game to, as the round goes on, like, oh well, I'm going to get that, and then whatever's left.
Right.
It sort of stops you
Yeah.
from having to think too hard.
Well, and the other one, like you said, the other one, something's going to get dumped. Somebody's going to take something, another other tile will. So probably a little bit less planning in 3.
Right. And we played incorrectly. The tiebreaker of the way we played on the banderole track was the pawn
Underneath.
underneath, which sort of makes sense in the sense because if you're there first, you should be there first. But there are a lot of games where you don't want to necessarily get to a space first in turn order.
Right.
But that led to an even more sort of rich get richer thing in my game, which was tough because I was the new player and the other two weren't.
Right.
But I liked it more this time, I have to tell you. Also, it depends on this. These cards, the way they come up, can be,
Oh yeah, there's a lot of other
for lack
choices.
of a better term, easier or harder. Right?
There's one I saw when I was looking at this where this would be points.
Yes.
Just having the 3 different buildings.
Oh,
So
yeah.
every set of 3 different buildings
Oh.
you had would score you I
On
think it was like
the
7
bonus?
points or something like that. It was crazy.
Yeah, it would have been nice for me if there had been something for 4 different buildings. Because I had one of each.
I don't think there's anything like that. The cards, as
But
I
you
said,
have
are
this. You would have had, so there's one of those sets. And then there's another. You would have had 2 sets of those, of that building, which is, I believe it's 7 points for each set you have. So that's a powerful one, but we just didn't get it.
So it's 2 points for pairs of those, right?
Right.
These are all the D level cards. 3 buildings, 3 buildings. 3 points for every 2 fountains. There it is. 5 points for having one of
5
each.
points. Yeah, that's pretty great though.
Yeah. But again, it's not as flexible because you can't use gold for those, right?
Right.
The ability to use gold to the other things. And as I said, I think these are the D level cards, which are all kind of a kind.
What does that mean though, D?
D, C, the way you seed the board, like in a 4-player game, there's 4, you draw 4 cards from the D stack, 2 from the C,
I see.
3 from the whatever, and 3 from the whatever. So for example, the A stack is all the basics. The A stacks are all they're just points for the landscapes. They're all landscapes. They're all 1, 2, or 3 leaves or chickens or whatever. And then the C stack, I think, are the weird ones that don't give you points. Maybe it's the B stack.
Oh, I see. So yeah, the
Like
ones that
good
give you
ones
like
to
gold
have.
and bread.
Yeah, like the ones that give you advancements
middle
in
of the
gold.
game or
right?
something.
And they're all chimney based.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So you always get that variety of. There'll always be something for chimneys. You just don't know what it is, and it just depends on what it is. This is every 3 chimneys instead of every 2.
Are any of the chimneys points?
No.
I guess
No.
not since the end of the game they are.
No, they're
For
all
Carpe
just
Diem.
chimneys for. Oh no, here you're right. 4 points for every 3 chimneys. There it is.
That's good.
Yep.
That would be
It's
good
tough.
there.
Yeah, it would have been great.
Yeah.
Here's an interesting question. Could any of us have stopped Dave from winning if we'd been farther up on the track?
Yeah, probably.
Right?
Maybe the thing is like this. He had a lot of golden bread, right? So he completed the card 3 times or twice.
Twice for 14
Yeah.
points.
So I mean,
Yeah.
that's tough. I mean, like the first round, we horked him out of other stuff, right?
The round before that, I scored 3, and the round before that, I think I scored 1 or 2. I mean, I didn't score great in the middle scoring rounds. And part of that was I was just trying to not be negative and see if I could build something up for this. What helped me more than anything was that you guys didn't have a lot of fish anymore.
Right.
So I was able to
Yeah.
see by the 3rd round that no one was going to go on this card.
Right.
Right? So what I was looking was, did you have 3 fish? Or did you have a lot of gold? Or did you have 3 bread? And if so, were you going to take that spot? Now, if you did, I would just go somewhere else and not score as much, right? I mean, the nice thing about having gold or bread, as you all know, because you all did it at some point in the game, it's just that flexibility.
Interesting. I do wish I had more gold. I could have done that once, right?
Right.
I ended up doing no, it was this one, right?
Right.
Which was still reasonable for me. It wasn't as fantastic as yours ended up being. But you had kind of like the perfect storm there for the very final round.
Right. And all I had to do is make sure that I think if I had been 3rd, I would have been okay.
Right.
Because I didn't think any of you guys were going to be able to go there or want to go there. Does that make sense?
Right.
Yeah.
There are a lot of points if you can do the multipliers and get the card to score more than once.
Absolutely. That's I
Yeah.
think the
Right.
major part of this game that's important.
It also didn't hurt that that I was the only one that didn't take a negative in the in round 1, right?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I think you
so
got
so
Yeah.
I was already sort of starting at a slight advantage after that round.
right.
but I wasn't counting or anything.
Of course.
That's why I thought, okay, these guys all took a hit. I was actually in a weird friendly way going, I'm gonna just forgo the next 2 rounds and see if I can build to a huge round 3 and see if that's enough to work for me. And it just happened to, right?
Round 4?
Round 4, that's what I meant.
What would it? So the middle ones you only scored a few points?
Well, you can see them, right?
Because the first round you did something like 8, right?
You can see them all, right? That was round 1.
Yep.
Where I did really well. But in round 2, I scored 1 point for grape, and I got a coin.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I got for that. And for this one, I got a coin and 3 points.
Yeah.
So I only scored 4 points total in those 2 rounds. Well, you guys were all getting not huge points, but decent points.
Right.
So part of it was just hoping to build up to the thing.
But you weren't very far behind in the scrolls, so...
Right.
Banderolls.
The banderols.
Or bandoleros.
Or bandoleros.
That
Right.
worked for you too, so even though
Right.
you were scoring not so much here, you still had most of the time
Yes.
second choice.
Or first, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, again, a lot of that just depends on. That's why you would complete the gray building, right? If you wanted to get that early, that 2-point banderol bump might
Yeah.
pay off for you down the line, but it depends on if you can pick them up and if they're there and whether you're bisecting or not. I mean, there's so many things to sort of take into account.
Sure.
Well, it was tough. Like, I really wanted to do water, but we had no...
Yeah.
I wasn't even fantasizing I could do that, but that's what gave me these. I mean, I had a shot at it potentially, but I needed
Right.
gold as well. In my mind, I don't know what the best solution for me would have been. I was so busy. Like, I think maybe doing this in the beginning was kind of hard. Like, it had me worried to complete it, and then completing it with this, which didn't finish until I think the end of the game.
Right.
Not that you have to do those things, but like that's how you. I didn't really get a lot of buildings. I only had 4 buildings total by the end of the game, as well. And I only did this once, and I really wanted to do this more than once because I wanted to take those. I really felt that would be important.
Right.
And it probably would have been even better for me, but not many things were up there ultimately. Right. There was
Yeah.
only a few. There wasn't as much variety as I'd hoped for the end cap.
Well,
type
obviously,
stuff.
it's like any game. It all depends on the mix.
Absolutely.
All of those end caps could have come up. A lot of, not end caps, but you know what I mean. A lot of those other building cards could have come up in any different order. And could have
It's
changed
just
everything.
the choice of what single tile buildings to pick is really difficult because bread is useful, but you have to get a certain amount of it. Gold's useful, you got to get a certain amount of it. And fountains are really nice if you draw well.
Right. Well, you ended up doing both of yours, which is great.
Yeah, I thought this
So you
would
got
have
8
been
points total, right? Mm-hmm. That's great. I mean, I think that's 8 points I didn't get, right?
Right.
Nikki only got 4
Yeah.
points, right?
4, yeah.
Still, that's great. I mean, you need to get the fountains. They're definitely, even irregardless of this, you still need them for potential bonuses.
Well, what's nice about them, and the reason I showed them all to you at the beginning, I like that they're all 2 points. I like that there isn't like
Yeah.
a big one in there.
Right.
That if you get that one, it could be game breaky.
Right.
You could argue this is close to that, but
It isn't, though. It just
But
worked out that's what it was.
it just
right?
happened. And again, only if you
What
get
was
a
the
bunch
other card that you drew?
with that fountain. I think it was this. I think it was 2 points for green
Right.
buildings.
And you had 1.
I don't remember.
Of course, now I could see I drew this the
Very
one
beginning.
at the very beginning.
Right.
So in theory, if I had gotten a lot of end caps, I could have done a lot of 2
It's true.
villas.
True.
So
and
instead of building
scored a
the
lot.
bigger villas, let's
Right.
say you instead built small ones. All right, small ones worth 2 points for chimneys and 2 points for the cards. So they're all worth 4 to you. But that would have also gotten you to this faster,
Yeah.
right? Which who knows how that would have helped.
Yeah, I think I overestimated the importance of chimneys, but who knows?
Well,
Well,
this is huge
because
at the
they're-
end.
Don't overestimate.
Yeah.
Lincoln scored huge on
Yeah.
those at the end.
Right. Well, cool, Dave. Thanks for teaching us.
You're welcome, and thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed or liked us, why not consider it? And if you do subscribe, ring that little notification bell, and you'll get updates when we put out new stuff.
Hey, I think you
Huh?
finally
Not
figured
bad.
it out.
Not bad. I watched. You know what? I watched Rodney do it. That's
Ah,
how
there you go. Well, thanks.